guys, welcome back to my channel. So, before we get started with this video, I am going to thank you all for 100 subscribers. I had got the notification last night saying that I hit 100 subscribers and I was really excited. So I hope those numbers can boost up. Now, this video is going to be a very personal video and I hope you all are prepared and ready. So what I wanted to talk about in this video is how to be prepared, what to expect, and some tips when you're on your period. So the reason I wanted to talk about this is because a lot of young girls feel like they don't understand yet, like they're not really exposed to this. They've never experienced this before, and some of them think it's gross and ugh. I feel like some girls are a bit embarrassed to talk about this, especially with their moms and their dads, but their parents are the first people that should know about them getting their period. So I'm going to give you a little backstory into when I got my period. So this is when I was like 9 going into 10. It was last summer. It actually just happened out of nowhere because I was wearing gray pants. I was at my house, and then I don't know, I looked down at my pants and they were red, and I was just like, what's going on? Am I sick or something? So I went to go and my brother saw. I went to go show him and he saw, and he was just like, ew, what's that? Or he was all grossed out because I've never experienced that before. That was the first time, so I was freaked out too. And he's like, I think you started your period. And I was like, how do you know about that? And he's like, I just know, because I think he would listen to my mom when she would have her period, or when she would talk about her period, I guess, with her friends. So I went to my mom and she was in my room, so I went to come and tell her, and I showed her, Mom, look what happened to me. And she's like, she looked at me and then she's like, I think you started your period. At first I was really scared and freaked out, but then my mom calmed me down, and we had all this stuff. I was really sad that whole day because my stomach was hurting and I was getting really bad period cramps right here. So she went ahead and gave me a heating pad and ordered me Chinese soup because I was really, really feeling sick. And we were watching movies all day, and then that just calmed me down. She would massage my tummy a few times to help it, help the period cramps go away, I guess. So yes. Usually when you're about to start your period, you feel emotional, and you sometimes will crave for foods, or you'll want to be in bed all day. You feel like you're sick. When I'm on my period, I like to eat soups, chocolate, and Chinese food, and bagels, and french fries from McDonald's. I have no idea why. And when I'm in the emotional state, I will start to cry for no reason, and I'm just like, what is going on with me? I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of items I use at home and a little baggie I use to take to school to be discreet. Alright, so the item that is really, really helpful for me is the heating pad, which I had mentioned earlier. Usually I like to keep it at medium and lay on it for about 5 minutes, then put it on my stomach for 15 minutes. So the reason I like to keep it at medium is because if you put it at high, then it's going to start to burn you. Okay, so this is the heating pad. I just finished unwrapping it. Here goes. And these are the settings to use for high, medium, and low. Right now it was at medium because I never have it at low, or it's just off. My mom ordered this on Amazon for $19.99, but usually you can find it at Target or Walmart or any local store. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put this away and show you the little baggie I take to school. So this is a little small pink bag, so that way it can fit in my backpack. So my aunt got this from her Ipsy bag and I thought it was really cute, so I decided to use it for storage for my items. So this is a little emergency bag and I keep it every single day in my backpack or whenever I start, because since I'm kind of young, I don't really have the idea when I'm going to start, because usually I'll get it once every month or once every other month, so I really don't know. So these are little pads that I keep in my emergency bag. I usually like to keep 3 of them for whenever I need to change them throughout the day of school. And these are Kotex brand, preteen Kotex brand. Here, these fit perfectly nicely in here. So the next item is these little panty liners, and these are for whenever I'm ending my period and I don't really need much coverage, so I use these. So the next item is these little Summer E wipes that my mom gave to me for whenever I use the restroom, and yes, they're very useful. So the next item is kind of embarrassing, but it's much needed. It's an extra pair of underwear in a Ziploc bag for whenever you started and you stained yourself. This is what it's for. You can put your stained underwear in the Ziploc bag, that way you won't have to throw it away. All of these items fit perfectly in this bag and nobody really knows what it is. Most people think it's a pencil pouch. So last summer my mom went ahead and packed this little thing for me. So now I know that like every time I go to school and I start it and I use up everything in here, I refill it all again, because my mom usually leaves all the items I need under my sink, nice and neat. So I hope this helped you to be a little bit more open about this. You know, women, it's natural. Every woman goes through it and they all get it at different ages. Usually we would get it at the beginning of middle school, and I started a bit early. So yes, you shouldn't feel grossed out about it because every female goes through this experience. Don't be shy to tell your mom or your parents, especially your mom, because she is a woman and she is going through the same thing, or she went through the same thing you went through, and she'll understand more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a really personal video for us women, but please like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and hit that big thumbs up. Like, subscribe, like and hit that big thumbs up for the same thing. I don't know why I say both of them. But please do all. Always Auti. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, those are bloopers.